All right. So today I am making sweet potatoes. Now, some people call them yams, candied yams, but I call them sweet potatoes. And when you say sweet potatoes, where I'm from, you already know these are potatoes, sweet potatoes that's cut up and baked in the oven, not in a can. So when we say we want sweet potatoes, that means you're gonna clean, peel, chop, bake sweet potatoes. So I haven't. Well, first let me tell you that these are called Aunt Joe's inspired sweet potatoes. Aunt Joe's inspired sweet potatoes. Now my Aunt Joe make the best sweet potatoes that I've ever had. They're so good. They're the best from the west of the Mississippi all the way to the east of the Mississippi. The north of the Mason-Dixie all the way to the south of the Mason-Dixie. Now she make the best. Now these are called Aunt Joe's inspired sweet potatoes. Hers is the best. Mine is the second best. So first I have in this bowl about 10 or so sweet potatoes, small to medium, cut and chopped. And I'll show you how I chop my sweet potatoes. I have a couple that I can chop up for you. And only thing you do is you take the skin off, wash it, and then I just slice mine. I just cut them in straight as I can, like little pieces, chips. So, and that's all you do. Nothing fancy. Ta-da. Like I said, they're already washed and they're clean. They're good to go. All right. Sorry. I'm gonna try to hurry up because I be trying to make these videos short as possible because people don't have time to be fooling around with no videos. So in this bowl here, I have about a cup of packed brown sugar, 1/4 of a cup of regular sugar. I also have about a half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and allspice. One of each in this bowl. And here I have about 1.5 sticks of butter. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna melt the butter. Then I'm gonna mix it, my concoction together. And then once I mix it, my ingredients, I'm gonna pour it over my sweet potatoes, coat them really well, and put them in a baking dish and bake them. So, let's see here. Oh, it's almost. While I was doing that, I'm getting my baking dish out. Just a regular baking dish. I need to rinse it out. Rinse it out. Alright, so. Well, I had the butter in the freezer, so that's the reason why it's taking so long to melt. Yeah, for 4 seconds. Start. And I'm going to rinse this dish out. So the dish is good and rinsed out. doesn't want to get. So yeah, you just pour the melted butter into your concoction. Mix it up really well. And your sweet potatoes is going to make its own juice, so it's going to be liquefied. Let me turn this down so y'all can hear me. And then what I'm going to do first is bake the sweet potatoes in the oven, and I'm going to cover it for about 45 minutes to 50 minutes. And then I'm going to let it cook the rest of the way uncovered. I'm also going to add to this some vanilla. You can use probably a teaspoon, and get you some good vanilla. See, well, this vanilla right here came from across seas. I think it came from somewhere across seas. One of my friends brought it back. I'm gonna put a splash of almond extract. Last but not least, I said this is inspired, Angel's inspired. She don't put this right here in there, I know. This is a little rum. I'm gonna put about a teaspoon, tablespoon of this in there, a capful. The alcohol is gonna cook out, and you're gonna be infused with the flavor. It's gonna be, the sweet potato is gonna be infused with the flavor. That's it. The alcohol will cook out. Trust me. Or not. All right, so I got this mixed up really good. About 5 seconds. Baby, I just tasted that whisk. When I tell you, that's on point. All right. So let's put these sweet potatoes in here and coat them really well. And then once you coat them really well, you're going to put them in your baking dish. Yes. And let's do a flip. You want them to be really coated. Every last one of them needs some goodness on them. Every last one of them. So don't discriminate. All right. So here's my baking dish. Can you see me? Pour these suckers in here. And all of their goodness. I ain't gonna scrape all of it out the bowl because my finger won't it. And it's going in my belly. Okay, so if you want, you can sprinkle a tad bit of cinnamon on top. And your other little spices. It's fine, ain't gonna hurt nothing. You can also take some sugar and put it on top, but I think this is sweet enough. It's just right. Get you some foil. Cover this bad boy up. Put it in the oven. Set your oven to 375. Depends on the caliber of your oven. But 375 is what I'm setting mine to for about 45 to 50 minutes. Then I will uncover, mix it around, make sure that everything is coated really well, and they should be tender by then. And then let it cook the rest of the way. Uncover, therefore the steam, the water that the sweet potatoes produce will evaporate. Okay. And only thing that will be left is the syrup. And those sweet potatoes are gonna be on point. All right, so I'll take pictures of my end results. Thanks.